sorry. Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Press Chaser, Lab Coats, I'm back. Whatever. Lab Coats, I'm back order. I thought I had everything ready to roll, and then my computer started lagging out on me, but I am here. Welcome to Mariano Lucas. Welcome to Luciano, McBronze, and Unknown Spike. Okay, so just to give you a little heads up what's going to happen in the last episode. Hey, Mariah Thompson is back for more. A member for 26 months. What is that? Gigantamax Charizard for the badge. Very nice. Just like Unknown Spike has as well. So thank you for your continued support. Greatly appreciated. Let's see. So, to give you a heads up on what happened last time, if you missed the last stream, it was on Monday. We not only completed the champion battle with the Elite Four, we finished the... Wait a minute. Yeah, we did that. Took on the Elite Four, finished off the champion assessment. Then we had to take on the top champion, Gita. And we finished that. We managed to win. And we also extended the stream a little bit further to take on Nimona in the finale of the final of the thingy, whatever. So that went an extra like 35 to 40 minutes. So today we're going to start off with trying to finish off the last, say, 15 to 20 minutes. I'm going to go after the last of the Ruinous legendary Pokemon, the Ruinous treasures. That's going to be Shen Pao. And we'll hope that we can manage to add that to our squad as well, because what I'm planning to do for the next 1 hour stream is going to be going into Area 0 for the first time. I'm excited because I don't know what's going to be in there. Dazzling Shell asking, what happened to the top champion fight? Honestly, it was pretty cool. Wo Xian managed to win pretty much the whole thing by itself, which was awesome. It was G-Max Charizard for the ribbon, of course, indeed. And hey again to Luciano. Imagine if Gardevoir dressed up like Iron Valiant. Honestly, I can't even picture that in my head, so I don't know what Iron Valiant looks like. I have heard the name, though. And Anne-Marie's cap has evolved. You are now a Charizard cap wearer, just like I do. Very good. We got Squirtles and Chaos Emeralds to celebrate and commemorate that achievement. Okay, so as I said, I'm going to be starting off. I'm not going to really do an intro for this part of the recorded video, because this is going to be a follow-up to the previous extra like 40 minutes or so that we recorded. So I'm going to go after Shen Pao. Hopefully catch it. If not, no big deal. And then I'm going to start off a full hour episode by going into Area 0, if we are ready for such things. Alright, so let's get ready. Let's start recording. I'm not even going to do a timer for this, because essentially, after our Shen Pao encounter, whatever time we're at, I'm ending an episode. But when you hear me saying, see you next time kind of thing, don't feel like I'm leaving the stream, because the stream ain't over. We got much more to do. But let's do this next part right now. So, our next order of business is to ignore everything in the school for now. I'm going to head off to get one more, hopefully, Ruinous legendary treasure. And that's going to be the final one, Shen Pao. Dazzling Shell asking, was there a members-only stream for the top champion? Nope, that was on Monday for a public stream. And if you missed it, oh, you missed some stuff. It should be still visible. Hang on, let me double-check to make sure. I don't believe it's hidden away. The previous stream... Nope, it was number 58, I believe, called Meet the Elite. You can tell by the worried look on my face as I'm taking a selfie outside of the Pokemon League itself. So if you want to go check that out, go right ahead. But wait till after the stream is done, because we got something cool to do, I hope. Let's go and fly off to the Ice Wren Shrine up here. And I have an idea for how to do this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You know what this means? Sneeze. Hang on. I got time. I got time. Wait. My cold is feeling better too, by the way. Or actually, I am feeling better in spite of my cold. Okay, so I'm going to lead with Skydive to get the feather dances off. Wo Xian's going to be our main weakenizer of this Pokemon. But I also want to weakenize it in another way. And I'm going to teach the move Mud Slap to Ting-Lu. So what do I want to replace? I guess I'll get rid of Spikes for now. We can bring that back later, of course. Dazzling Shell wishes me the best of luck in my future adventures and battles. Thank you. And Maria's throwing lab coats for everybody. I've got my warming blanket once again, so I'm happy with that. But let's get this underway and see if we can add a sixth member. Mariah says save first. Aww. It's too late. I didn't see your message in time. Rats. Trust me, I'm pretty good. I've already caught 3 of these things. What are the actual chances, odds, that I'm not going to catch this one? Don't answer that. Let's wait and see. Hi, Persian, with the sword piercing. How you doing? It just reminds me of a Persian. You don't actually need to save before these. Even if you lose the fight or if you knock this out, it comes back the next day. Which they've made Legendary so much easier in this. Ever since, like, what generation was it? I think 5 with Victini. I mean, maybe not all Legends, but definitely starting with Victini. I remember you could go and battle that not even once per day. Like, if you beat it in a fight, you could go right back in again and it's there waiting for you. It's really crazy. But look how little this is doing to us here. Piece of cake, feather, dance it up. It's only level 60. Nothing to worry about. Easy peasy. Alright. Now that it is as low attack stat as possible, I guess I'll U-turn. Does it matter? I'd rather not actually get damage off on it. Let's just straight switch up into Ting-Lu. Now, excuse me, problem is, critical hits can be a thing, which will ignore the stat drop. So we're going to just assume that's not going to happen. But you'll see all of my Pokemon are the Paldean champions, which is nice. Trying to sucker punch me, I'm a dark type. Can't do that. Mid and a bowl head. I mean, that's my Pokemon, but still. Okay, let's drop the accuracy. Look at that piece of cake. Dazzling Shell says, in the past, if you beat a legendary, it should return upon a victory at the Pokemon League. Oh, really? And Marie says, you named this Snowy the Cat. I'm not going to name it. I tend to not name Pokemon that are legendary because it's like, I don't know. The idea behind them are, it's like, it's supposed to be its own one-of-a-kind species. So I'm like, I'd like to honor that fact. Like, I haven't nicknamed my Zapdos or my Articuno. Ruination's a bit of annoyance, but we'll hang in there. How much accuracy drop have you gotten? 3? Okay, we're doing alright. So we can get at least 1 more. I'd rather get 2 more to get minimum accuracy, if you know what I mean. The most least accuracy it can have. And then it's going to come down to... Yeah, the theme is pretty good. I like it. I think out of all the Ruinous Legends, I really like Shane Pow's voice the most, because it sounds like a wild panther cat creature beast. Just like, I don't know. It just sounds good. Alright, accuracy is as low as it's going to get. So we should be fine from hopefully not taking too many hits. I'm going to bring in Woshane, the first legendary we encountered, and the one that gave us the most trouble. Of course, knocking out my whole team at one point, putting us in a bad spot. Now, I don't know, where the ability says it lowers the attack of all other Pokemon, even though this is at -6, does it actually still do less? I don't know. So again, you just got to worry about critical hits. Mariah Thompson is catching Woshane on your main switch. It is a good Pokemon to pick up, I will say. It has pulled through. Once it joined our side, it has been very reliable for our adventures. Okay, so this is now Stun Spore. I'm going to throw the Ingrain. Yeah, I'll put the Ingrain down. And Marie is sending some Squirtle Squad luck for the capture here. So I wouldn't mind bringing another one of these legends with us into Area 0, if it's as dangerous as people are alluding to. But fortunately, by completing the champion assessment and becoming a champion myself, I have thus far assembled the full team that we're going to bring into the Area 0 that are going to help us. Of course, if you don't know who I'm talking about, you'll see in the next episode, because this episode will complete once we finish this encounter. Do we catch this? Does it knock itself out? Does it wipe our team out? Whatever happens, happens. But you know we're going for this catch if we can land it. Why are we going to miss a 10%? Come on, man. If it's not 100% accurate, it's 50% accurate. I like my analogy of Battle Tower, though. If you have a move... if the computer has a move that's 1% accurate, then that 1% is going to come up 99% of the time. Isn't that weird? It's weird how accuracy works when you're a computer player in Battle Tower. It's just very strange. Okay. Now we're going to start a little process. It's in the red. I'm going to throw a Pokeball. When it breaks out, I'll Ruination. Then I'll throw a Pokeball. Break out, Ruination, and so on and so forth. Until we catch it, but I gotta be careful. Oh, there we go. Once we get it down super low, I don't want to hit it too much more, because eventually it will get knocked out. We don't want that. We want to have a full team going on in. That's doing no damage. So Deadly Shell says, more stakes appear by collecting badges. Okay, yeah, I thought that wasn't accurate. Like you say, it turns out all 32 stakes can be found. Like they are in the game, but you need certain Miraidon upgrades to be able to get to them. That's what I figured was the case, because some of them you need to climb. Definitely some you need the water power up to get to, or gliding. Alright, so you're going to break out of that ball. Shane Powell. No problem, we'll slightly tap you once again. In fact, I might just do 2 of these, just to see how when we're that low. That can't be 2 hit points. If I go, no, if it's at 1 hit point, then I'm afraid of the knockout. I might go 1 more Ruination. We'll try several Pokeballs first, and then I'll try throwing another Ruination its way. You've been using your Pokemon Go Plus on Pokemon Go today, says Anne-Marie. How is that working for you? You can use the backward jump technique to reach some of them. I found that out later in the game. Wait. Oh, I found that out later on that. Yeah, apparently jumping backwards can get you a slight bit more height in this. It's weird. I feel like it's exploity, so I haven't done it. Well, I have the climbing now anyway, so any higher ledges I need to get to, I can simply climb up to. But once I found that out, I was like, did they not test that? That seems like quite a glaring oversight to have missed. That a backwards jump gets you more height. Well, so it's getting close. Getting pretty close. 3 shakes like twice in a row there, just about. I don't want to ruinate again. I'm afraid of knocking out this precious little key cat. I do love using the regular old Pokeballs. Yes, Mariah, that's my claim to fame, I guess. Because eventually, using the right techniques, a regular Pokeball will, will work and to catch it right there. But it's just, I like the extra, I don't even know if you can really call it challenge. All it is additional patience and time, right? And for me, I will fully admit stubbornness. I am a Taurus, and we're known to be stubborn. But I think it's just, I like having the classic red and white Pokeball, holding such legendary creatures, because to me, it represents my stubbornness, I guess. I don't know. But it's like, in the anime, for example, how often have we ever seen a different kind of Pokeball, unless it's like a major Pokemon, like Ash's Totodile, for example, in the Lure Ball? I just like the classic red and white. And given the programming and the coding of the game, a regular Pokeball will eventually work. It's just a matter of time and patience, basically. And how much more can I ramble on about this to fill up time until we actually get this capture? I don't know. Should I Ruination it 1 more time? That leaves me spooked. And you know what I'm also spooked about? I'm just waiting for a critical hit. Now, worst case scenario, Shane does still have a number of knockouts left to take before permanent boxing, or at least until some sort of a healing thing. That wasn't so bad now, was it? Alright, Shane Pow is here. Good job. Skydive hits a level up off of that, too. I could take him into the level 5 raids. He's practically at level 75 as it is. We have Shane Pow, the Ruinous Pokemon. The hatred of those who perished by the sword long ago has clad itself in snow and become a Pokemon. Nice. I like a nickname? No. Thank you, Dazzling Shell. Saying, way to go. What else is saying here? You found all the purple stakes in Violet, but since your team's levels are not close to the foes, you gotta wait till your team's ready to fight ahead, indeed. Also, that's the thing you did say too. Problem is with trying to catch things like this, you run the risk of them running out of PP and going into struggle KOs on themselves. But fortunately, that did not come to pass this time. Let's see what... Oh, we could have Ruination like twice more. But let's see what Shane Pow has to work with right now. So it's Dark Terra type, of course level 60. It is an impish natured Pokemon, which is that it's increased defense, lower special attack. That ain't bad. Special attack is not the biggest offense. Sword of Ruin, ruins. It lowers the defense of all Pokemon except itself. And it's got Icicle Crash, Ruination, Sucker Punch, and Sacred Sword. It had plenty of PP left as well. Look at that. Alright, let's head off to a Pokemon Center and get a nice full heal for our squad in commemoration of the new capture. So all four... Before we end off, actually, I'm going back to the school and we're talking to Ryfort, because we now have all of the Ruinous legends. And I want to see what she has to say. Who would have thought that my main team, or not main team, but like my final team, would come down to 4 legends and a Tatsugiri, plus a starter? Who would have thunk it? I wouldn't have thunk it, because I had 4 other Pokemon picked out to be on my squad. And they're currently hurt and waiting. Alright, but anyway, let's get over ourselves for a little bit. We'll end off this episode with a talk to our teacher. GG's, thank you thank you from Mariah Thompson, for Mariah Thompson for the GG's. And Marie says congratulations as well. Dazzling Shell says way to go. And Marie's Pokemon Go Plus have been working good. When the rainbow color comes, it means you caught Pokemon. The red flashing light means a Pokemon ran away. Aww. So I'm still unfamiliar with the various colors of the Poké Plus. Poké Go Plus, Pokemon Go Plus. Anyways, what do you say, Teach? I got them all now. Chaz, did you find any of the treasures of Ruin? You know I did. Let's see what I got. Oh, you caught Shin Pao, the Sword of Ruin. Oh, how interesting. I simply cannot keep my curiosity under control. So the sword's base and hilt form the Pokemon's left and right fangs, and kind of sticks out above the lip line, too. I wonder if the sword broke when it became a Pokemon, or perhaps it was always that way? No, wait. I cannot imagine the king wanting to buy a broken sword. Maybe it was some sort of weapon that was meant to be used in this broken state. This mystery grows even deeper. Ah, my thirst for knowledge is slowly being quenched. Seeing part of history with my own eyes fills me with joy. I thank you, Chaz. This is simply amazing. You've now reported back to me with all 4 of the treasures of Ruin. I never thought you'd be able to do this much for me. Who called it? Who knew I could? You have my thanks, Chaz. I would have liked to go looking for the treasures of Ruin myself and make them my own. But I suppose it was precisely because I sent you, someone with a pure heart, that we were able to accomplish this feat. They may be the treasures of my dreams, but I will allow you to have them for now. Allow. Consider this a symbol of my gratitude, too. Take it. It is yours. Nasty plot. Thanks. Sharply boosting special attack stat. Huh. You truly are an interesting one, aren't you, Chaz? I hope you don't mind if I continue to keep an eye on you. I have a close bond with Miss Ryfort. Alright, so with the completion of the legendary Ruinous Pokemon Tablet and Vessel and Beads and Sword, we're going to call it a day for this episode. Have I catched Paradox Pokemon? No. But from what I understand, and that was Luciano asking that, from what I understand, that's what's coming up next for our adventure in the next episode. Because all that's left for me to do, I believe, well, there's a lot I can do, but the next thing I want to do is head into Area 0, because we have a number of our friends waiting for me at... What is this? What is this? What is this? Zero Lab? Zero Gate. So we're going to head there in the next episode. But until then, I want to say thank you folks for watching today's episode as we finished off the League Challenge and finished off the Ruinous Pokemon captures. If you enjoyed it, of course, feel free to hit that like button down below. If you want to see what happens next in this adventure, because it ain't done yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button or join as a member by hitting join, and hit that bell button for notifications when the new streams are coming your way, and videos, of course. And if you want to see the entire adventure so far, check the link in the description to the full Pokemon Violet playlist to see where we went to, or where we got to, how we got to here, all the way from episode number 1. But for now, Professor Chaz is signing off. Thank you again for watching, of course, and I'll catch you next time. Excuse me. But don't give up yet, folks. We're not done. I'm going to stop this recording because that was just to end off Monday's episode. Monday's second episode, let's say. We got a whole hour episode to get through for... Hang on. I got to do not disturb myself. Hey, phone, get out of here. There we go. Where is my timer? So yeah, we are going into Area 0. We're going for another hour's worth of stream. Where are we at? Let me get caught up on the chat. Amory says, batteries run out in the Pokemon Go Plus, but that's okay. You got so many batteries anyway. Yeah, so we're, Luciana, we're heading back into, or not back into, we're heading for the first time down into Area 0, where I imagine we're going to find Professor Turo. Dazzling Shell says, can I please come along for 0 next time? Well, until we get this this part of the story complete, I'm not going to do any multiplayer sessions until we hit the credits, I guess. And then Area 0 can be a thing that we can do all the multiplayer sessions in, or above, like whatever we want to do. We'll have a lot more options at that point. But for story purposes, I want to experience Area 0, what would you call it? Like, naturally, I guess, and see what it has to offer. But definitely, next multiplayer sessions, Area 0 should be accessible for all of us, including myself. Henry says, you're hoping the teacher would like to battle for the legendary Pokemon. I ain't giving her my Pokemon. You know what? For a main reason I wouldn't do that is because the story she told is that these legendary Pokemon, the Ruinous items, are... they were born out of the malice and the hatred of being treated as tools or items or by the humans who had them. And it's like, I want them to have a better life than that, you know? I feel bad that they were just like tossed around. So eventually I'm going to toss them in the PC permanently, but until then I want them to have a good time. So that's why I'm going to keep them with me at all times, if I can. Anyway, Luciano says, Quackleval saying Samba. Sambarita. I don't know what I just said. I can't speak any language but English, and even then, it's kind of touch and go. Alright, so let us touch on the record button to start the actual episode in its entirety today. Cut over to our main screen. And let's begin the foray into Area 0 today. Mick is back just in time. You missed that we caught the final legendary Ruinous Pokemon thingy. But we're now heading into Area 0 for today's episode, which begins right now after... clear my throat. Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order. And today is the day we finally go talk to Professor Turo, maybe, in Pokemon Violet. We're going... I hit the wrong button. Anyway, we're going down into Area 0 today. Look, it's gonna run around. We've got Arvin and a couple other Pokemon trainers, I guess, that he has found to help us to head down into Area 0 to find Professor Turo. He says he needs our help down there, so we're going down there. Everything else above ground, I guess, or main story-wise, has been completed. We have become the champion of the Paldea region. We have successfully completed the Starfall operation, and as Skydive just said right there, we have caught all the legendary Ruinous Pokemon, and Arvin's Mobostif is now safe. So we're going into Area 0, and who is we? Well, we is these. We're going to show you. I should actually change the item here. Leading right now is our... No, you know what? We're going to switch things up right now. Let's get you out of the way. We're going to change position, put our newest addition at the top. And we're going to put Armstrong down here. There we go. I like to have them in order of level uppings. So our newest addition at level 60 is Shane Pao, the Ruinous Sword. sitting at level 60. It has a pure dark Terra type. It is an impish-natured Pokemon. It's got Icicle Crash, Ruination, Sucker Punch, and Sacred Sword, and the ability of Sword of Ruin weakens all other Pokemon's defense stats. Next, we've got Ting Lu, who was pretty influential, helping us catch that Shinpao last time. It is at level 62, holding the Muscle Band to power up all physical moves. It's only been hit twice for knockouts. Pure Dark is the Terra type. The ribbon is Paldea Champion, which is very cool. Naughty by nature, it has Vessel of Ruin, lowering everyone's special attack stats except for itself, with Throat Chop, Stomping Tantrum, Rock Slide, and Mud Slap. Next is our 5 times knocked out Goldfishy, Chi-Yu. I hope we don't lose it. Pure Fire for the Terra type, sitting at level 64 by the way, with Wise Glasses to power up all special-based attacks. It is also a champion of Paldea. It's a docile-natured Pokemon with the Beads of Ruin, lowering other Pokemon's special defense. It's got Lava Plume, Dark Pulse, Hex, and Will-O-Wisp. Next is the final of the 4 legendary Ruinous dealy things. Wo-Shane, level 64 with a Grass Terra type, holding the leftovers to heal HP every turn. 2 knockouts, as you can see. Paldea Champion as well with a lax nature. It's got Tablets of Ruin, dropping the opponent's attack stat, and any other Pokemon. With Ruination, Giga Drain, Stun Spore, and Ingrain. I guess we'll keep that for now. We've got also Armstrong. I just got distracted. Mick Braun's just asked, wait, since when did Chi-Yu get knocked out so much? We had 2 knockouts during off-screen grinding, I will say. A couple of raids took it out. So, anyway, long story short, it's still there. Also with 5 knockouts, though, is Armstrong. So I'm going to be careful with you as well, little buddy. Our Tatsugiri with a pure normal Terra type, holding a Citrus Berry so we don't lose all our HP too quickly. He has a Champion Ribbon as well. He is a jolly-natured Pokemon, very chipper and happy. Commander ability is not important. He's got Muddy Water, Dragon Pulse, Icy Wind, and Soak. He's at level 73, by the way. And level 74 is our starting Pokemon, Skydive. Our Quaquaval with a Flying Terra type. Currently holding Choice Scarf, but I feel like I want to switch that out. With only 4 knockouts, he is a champion as well, of course, with Quiet Nature. He has the Torrent ability with Close Combat, Liquidation, U-Turn, and Feather Dance. I'll keep the Scarf on there for now. Armstrong's had a normal type forever, Mick. Where have you been? I did that... When did I do that? I think I did that before actually taking on the False Dragon Titan, because I didn't want to be weak to Dragon moves, but I wanted to be able to hit back with Dragon Pulse. Alright. Now is the time de resistance. We're going to head off to Medali, because that's the closest place to get to the Zero Gate. And let's see what happens here. Now, I know a lot of you know what happens next. You've probably either played it yourself, or you've seen it in other playthroughs. I have no clue what is happening right now. I shouldn't say no clue. I saw one person showing in fact, I think Mick had shared this, so Mick spoiled me. But it was about a certain place in Area 0 where Iron Treads, you can get a bunch of shinies. What's this? Shiny item. Pokeball! But I didn't really... I've seen some, like, say, landscapes, some formations in there. But it was all talked about, you know, eat this food and go do this, and then you'll find your way to that and this and that. And I'm like, I don't want to know, so I'm not going to look any further into this. I think this is the way to the Zero Gate, though. Another item. A potion? That could help. You're like, wait, I spoiled? Well, I don't know if it was you or not, but someone had shared a short video just showing how to find shiny Paradox Pokemon. And, I mean, no big deal if it was something that I didn't know. It's just, I've seen part of what the landscape looks like, and that's really all. You say, sorry if you spoiled, don't worry about it. So, it was like something I'm going to find out eventually anyway, in fact, probably today's episode. And I'm overstating the spoiler possibility aspect of it, because I barely know what it was showing anyway. It just showed a bunch of Iron Treads. Look how bright this is. Alright. Hey! Over here! Is this supposed to be this bright? What happened? I'll assume so. Now, I have seen this place in my travels. This is the Zero Gate. It was made so researchers could try to observe the inside of the great crater of Paldea. what folks call Area Zero. It's our ticket down into the crater. Oh, and speaking of the crater, you know that Pokemon of yours, the one I gave you? Area Zero is apparently where Miraidon was born, or something like that. Maybe it'll be happy that it can finally come back home? Well, to me, it looked like it tried to escape, so it might not like it here. That's my thought process. Not that I really care or anything. Anyway, our 2 new teammates should be waiting for us inside the Zero Gate. Guess we should head in. So, my previous belief was that Penny is Arven's sister. I'm not sure if that's true, because when he mentioned having, like, the leader of Team Star, I don't know if he mentioned that, but he seemed to make reference to the leader of Team Star, or even Penny directly, but didn't really show any recognition of her. But I still we'll wait until we find out. The way home. A new path has revealed itself. Let's do this. Alright, let's see who he's assembled with us. I have no idea. No, I'm pretty sure I know who he's assembled. Nemona and Penny. He pretty much gave us the heads up of who they were going to be when he said someone that's good at hacking computers, someone who has champion level skills. And who is different than me. Whoa, kind of dark in here. Hi, Nemona. Hola, Chaz. Arven said there'd be tons of strong Pokemon, so here I am. Once she heard she'd get to battle awesome Pokemon, she was here in a second. You're an annoying little pest at the academy, but I guess you could come in handy for this. Spoken like a guy who wants to get beaten in a battle. Guys, let's not fight amongst ourselves. But more importantly, why is it so dark? And where are the awesome Pokemon? Yeah, it is weird that the lights are off. The last time I was here, the electricity was up and running. But now... Oh, there we go. Who did that? Well, now the lights are on. But why? I turned them on. It's Penny! Hey, Penster. Seems like they're on power saving mode. I hacked into the system controls and overrode the settings. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, it's you! The kid with the fluffy Eevee bag. I guess? My name's Penny. Well, hey! We never actually got to talk. I'm Nemona. I'm in Class 1A. You must be some kind of tech whiz. Do you like Pokemon battling too? Oh, she wants to fight everyone? You talk, like, way too much. The director introduced us. When you said someone with good tech, she's a no-brainer. Or when you need someone with no tech. I guess no, they have no connection. Anyway, Penny here also agreed in a second when she heard it was to help Chaz. See, I'm just wondering, why does Miraidon seem to know her? Right? Because it always seems to show recognition when she came up to give me LP. I'm not really the adventuring type, but I owe you, Chaz, and I pay my debts. She's surprisingly old-fashioned like that. And of course, everyone knows me, Arven. My loves include my Mobostiff and cooking and biometric identification in process. Hello, Chaz. I've been expecting you. You didn't even say hi to Arven. He never says hi to Arven. And it seems you have gathered a group of formidable allies as well. Yeah, they're called the Ruinous Treasures. Picked them out myself. Sorry, who are you? It's my dad. That's my dad, see? Probably. You mean probably? What? That's Professor Turo? Nemona, student ID number 805C001. And Penny, student ID number 803B121. I thank you for coming. Of course, Professor. Oh my gosh, it's such an honor to meet you in person. Exactly. I mean, maybe not in person. Oh, but we will. Arven, did you, tell your dad about us? When would I have done that? To begin with, I'd like to ask you all to make your way down into the Great Crater of Paldea. You can reach the lower chamber using the elevator you can see to your right. Ooh, sounds fun. Itchy nose. Dad? Can you say hi to me, please? Please proceed below. He's not... Acknowledge your son. Are they not on good terms? Must not be. Alright, let's go. Guess we better proceed below, as requested. I wonder if the professor's any good at Pokemon battling. Turo used to be really famous. Everyone knew who he was. But he hasn't been in the media in, like, ages. Alright. Let's do this. I can't let my Pokemon out? Dang it! Oh, well. We're going in. Let's see what this is all about. Where are we? What is this? What is this? Is everybody here? Come on. Gather up, Scooby Gang. Biometric identification in process. Progress, sorry. Identities confirmed. Why does he sound like a robot? Access granted to lower level. Why does he sound like a robot? Oh! It opened for us automatically! Not quite. Looks to me like someone's controlling this thing remotely. Once you step through, you'll be above Area 0. Timer! Chaz, you have brought Miraidon with you? I've been missing everything. Emery doesn't want me to be spoiled, so he won't say anything. Sounds good. Luciano's Samba de Janeiro intensifies. Dance of, is Janeiro Day? I'm not that good with other languages. I'm barely good with English stuff. The way home is the last stop down to Area 0. Penny is a best friend, including the Moana, or Nimona. Luciano kind of feels bad for Team Star. I agree. Like, you know, like, when you, I'm going to say like 50 times. When you hear their full story, you do sympathize with them, because they were essentially bullied out by punks, and then they came back to bully the bullies, and then they got in trouble for that. The previous bullies scattered from school, it sounds like. They dropped out. But then Penny took the hit for all of Team Star and said, I put them up to it, punish me, let them be. But then, I guess their Operation Star never finished. They were still in their bases. But everything's all right as rain. And they're serving community service by holding special things in their star bases now. So that's cool. Guess what, guys? I see a migraine starting. I'm starting to see spots in front of my eyes. I should be fine to finish off this stream, though. I hope. I should probably take some medicine right now. Back. Let me do that. 1 sec. I may survive yet. Just had a couple of Tylenol to try to see me through the rest of the stream. Dazzling Shell, you have a bit of a story to tell about Zero. Last time you were here, you were at Dr. Swablu's stream when he took on Area 0. You saw some interesting Pokemon from both versions? How you can see both versions in one game? That's awesome. I'm looking forward to that. Why is the Penny voice kind of like Broly from Dragon Ball Abridged? Not quite. I'm doing her voice a little bit more nasally. Broly's not as nasally. He's like, what's your power level? He's more soft spoken. But I am doing a soft spoken voice for Penny. It turned into more nasally than I intended, but once we found out that Cassiopeia was the one that was actually her over the phone, I had to try to combine the two. I mean, I didn't. I can just give it a I could give her whatever voice I feel like. This could be Penny.
But no, I'm gonna go with this for Penny. I guess maybe it is more of a higher pitched Broly and more nasally. So I can kind of see what you're talking about. And I'm acting like I know how to do voices properly. I don't know. Do you guys think that my voice acting is okay? Does it sound different enough? Or is it just variations of my voice? Because when I hear it back, it just sounds like a different variation of my voice. I mean, I can do things like Waspinator from Beast Wars. And he's kind of like, Majin Buu! Buu gonna eat you up! So I can do some voices. That could also be Elmo. Hi, I'm Elmo! I'm gonna find out where you live! Simpsons reference. But, I don't know how well my voices go over. Anyway, Luciano says, Lynette has Lilligant and Gardevoir. Ah, see? The professor has no manners to his son, as Anne-Marie says, indeed. Hope the migraine stops soon. I do as well, Mick. Thank you for your concern. Sometimes if I start to see the spots that are a telltale sign for migraines, if I take the Tylenol soon enough, it does ease off. But I will be laying down after this to just rest the head. Luciano says, me when I battle Alsada. Technology and prehistory united. 1 second. Excuse me. Anyways, alright, enough rudeness of me burping into the mic. Let's get back to our second segment of the Area Zero exploration. Wait. Start the recording. Then go back. Let's see what Phase 2 or Segment 2 or whatever 2 brings our way. Yes, I have. Miraidon is right beside me, well, in my Pokeball. I thank you for bringing it bringing it with you on your many adventures. If you utilize Miraidon's gliding capabilities, you should be able to descend into the depths to reach Area Zero. What about them? What? Isn't there, like, an elevator or something? And wait, did you say Miraidon can fly? He can glide. He's not even responding. He's only responding to me. You notice that? When you reach the bottom, I will get in touch once again. I hope your trip is uneventful. Railroading people in this stuff just like always. But he acknowledged that we had a team. Now he's only answering, like, speaking to me. That's weird. I can't wait to see what Pokemon live down in Area Zero. Let's go! You do realize this is against our rules from the Academy, though. They said not to do this. That girl. Is she, like, incapable of fear or what? I guess. I mean, she's battled me multiple times. I guess we'd better go, too. Let's go. At least you got Mobostiff to help out. So we've got Skydive, Mobostiff, Skeledirge, and Sylveon is Penny's ace. Chaz, ready for the worst? I'm always ready for the worst. I am the worst. Wait. Good. That's all we needed to hear. Get out that Pokemon of yours and we'll be off. So we can all fly on it? We better all fly on it. This will be cool. No. Are you okay to go back down there, Miraidon? I thought you'd be scared. What's the matter with it? Huh. Scared of heights. That's not it. That's what I'd say. Well, no wonder. But no need to be scared if we go together. How does that logic work? You gonna be brave, man? Get on! I'm not gonna make it! Are they gonna drag? No, they're dragging me! Ah, they're dragging me on a dragon! What is this nonsense? I'm king of the world! So you can glide even with the weight of all four of us. And you are proving your braveness. You're pulling through, Miraidon. Good job. I would have thought it'd be like... Because again, it looked like it escaped from here at the start. But it has the courage to carry on forward back to whence it came. Ooh, rainbows and trees? This does not look like any crater I've been in. Because I've never been in any craters. So, take that with a grain of sugar. That's where we came from, I guess? What do we have down here? Where's Nimona? Did she fall? And now I'm back here again. Huh. I think I might have died once or twice there. Agia.
What's wrong, bud? Yes! Okay, back, yeah. Get back the Pokeball. We'll keep you safe.
It chose to go back into its ball?
It's probably just hungry or something. We'll make it a sandwich. Wait a second. Where's the student council girl? Doesn't even know her name. And you're just now noticing that?
Wow, she's gone. You don't think she got eaten by Miraidon and his stomach hurts now and that's why he's hiding, do you? Everyone, you have to see this!
There she is. This Area Zero is amazing! She couldn't even wait for us? Come on. Come on already! You come on!
I guess your ability would be own tempo, huh?
Biometric identification in progress. 4 humans identified. Condition satisfactory. Vital signs all within normal range. It appears you were able to make the descent without being harmed. Huh, yeah, sure. Smooth sailing. Who could possibly complain about a landing like that? Well, the takeoff was rough for me. That is good. I had concerns you might fail, given the crudeness of the only available access method.
I think your dad's sarcasm detector needs fixing.
Ah, you were worried about us? That's so sweet. You should now make your way to meet me at the Zero Lab in the deepest part of Area Zero. However, the entrance to the lab is barred by 4 locks installed on the exterior, which I cannot unlock.
I guess that's where I come in.
On your way to me, you must visit 4 research stations that were constructed inside the crater. Okay. So we're near 1 right now, it looks like. At each station, you'll be able to disable one of the locks. Do so as you make your way down. I hope you succeed. Why wouldn't we? It's going to unlock doors. Yes! Let's disable the 4 locks and get into that lab. Sounds kind of video gamey when you say it out loud, huh? No! Actually, yes. Come on, time to find our way to the deepest part of Area Zero. We got to go in proper path. Where are we walking away to from? Why would we leave? You guys, where'd you just go? Oh, right there. Wait, are they actually following me? They do actually follow me. First of all, I saw a sparkly. Where was it? Ah, whatever. Okay, is this a research doohickey? Oh, there's a sparkly. No, it's just the... Okay, just the ambience here. There's an item. Got a maximum potion. Can we all fit through here? Oh, you guys can make it, right? There's Penny. Where's the rest of yous? Come on. Don't be late. There's Nimona. Where's our food guy? Where's our cookie? We lost him, guys. Let's go. Okay, I guess maybe this isn't where one of the locks is at. This is just different things. Okay, so we gotta keep making our way downtown. Walking past, moving fast, and we're homebound. So this is Area Zero. A lot more tree-y than I would have expected. Now, I hear there's supposed to be some really strong Pokemon. How strong can they possibly be? It's level 52, come on. That's not strong. We got level 60 legends with us. I have to go down to the bottom, Anne-Marie says? I'm not going down to no bottom. I'm going to find all the research places up top first. What the heck is this tree? What is this tree? So this is the inside of the Great Crater of Area Zero. It feels different from just seeing it in our textbooks. Normally, we'd never be able to get in here to see it for ourselves. Stop talking so fast. Where'd Miraidon go? Seems like it got spooked by something. It's hiding in the ball. And cereal? That's not good. Can we even get back up to the surface without it? Ah, should be alright. Last time I was here, I caught a flying taxi out of the crater. They always come through if you're a real sob story. Why don't you just call the professor if he's down here? Don't get along or something? None of your business, Pipsqueak. Geez, no need to bite my head off. What are you getting all huffy for anyway? Okay, you guys read that. I can't keep up with it. And we're done. Never mind. Oh, I think there's a research lab here. Okay, I see it in the distance. Look at this place. Look at this place. It looks so normal. Watch out for that Venomoth.
You guys with us? Yes, okay. Ooh, watch out for that Venomoth. Ooh, watch out for that Corviknight. Oh, Draft Rig. Look at all this stuff. So where are all of the research stations? I'm assuming we just follow this path till we get there. I'm assuming I can't use Miraidon here either. So Penny, how'd you wind up friends with Chaz anyway? Well, I guess he just came through for me when I really needed him. Everything was going off the rails. School was a mess and my friendships ditto. Chaz was a big help getting all that sorted out. So he helped you out too while he was taking the gyms on? That's great. What about you, Nimona? Chaz and I are classmates, neighbors back home too. Plus, I said he should be a champion, and now he is. Wait, what? That's wild. Hold it right there, you two. You think you've got a cool friendship origin story with Chaz? They're nothing compared to what me and him went through. Our friendship's on another level. No one asked you. Stop trying to flex on us. Guess we're all in the Buds with Chaz club. Hang on. Hang on. Can I switch that to normal? Will that affect how fast that goes through? I hope it does. This is going to be fun to check out. Like, I'm assuming... I'm going to hit plus. No. Okay, I didn't think so. I'm assuming eventually we'll get Miraidon to be able to ride on here. And I'll be able to climb up stuff to check out more. But I think right now we're just going to head down towards the center of the crater itself. What is over here, though? This does not look like a research station that I've ever seen. That's a solid wall. Sorry, guys, wrong way. Follow me! At least the Pokemon aren't aggressive down here. That's nice. I mean, we are in constant motion, but did we just miss one of these guys? Oh, no, we came down this way. Now we're coming up to one of these research stations. I gotcha. I think... Oh, I bet that's what we're looking for. That's what I figured. Let's check it out. That must be one of the buildings the professor was talking about. Oh, yeah. What were they called? Radish rations? Research stations. Well, I was close. Wow, you have such a great memory, Penny. That's great as my common sense compared to you lot, apparently. Don't insult us. Shreen. Kyber's back! Ah, what the heck is that? I know all about this. That's a Pokemon La Primera uses. I didn't know that species could be found in the Great Crater. Come on, Chaz, let's take it on together. I know what this is. Glimmer! I know it. Rock Poison, let's beat it up. It's Kyber. Alright, Shen Pao and Wolf Boy. So Rock Poison. We're going to lower the defense of it, which is good. What's your level at? 62? Ruination. Drop it down by half. Come on, use a good ground move, Lycanroc. Yeah! Easy. Hi, Soul Plays. Welcome to the stream as we're making our way into Area 0 at long last. Was I supposed to catch that? Too late. Alright, peace okakey. Are there going to be a lot more of these rare Pokemon down here, you think? You think that was something? Please. You've got no idea how terrifying Area 0 really is. Wow, patronizing much? You patronized all of us earlier. Let's not fight. We're a team. Easy, you two. Let's just head inside the research station. Yeah. Let's go. Get this done. I'm almost out of time for this segment. What was that? Oh, I found a door. I got 4 Glimmet Crystals for beating that up. And then we're going to head inside and activate or unlock the first lock. The timer's going off right now. Perfect timing! I like how we're not even really in the map of the crater. We're just still outside. Okay, let's cut over here and pause. We've still got, 2 more segments to go. Mick Bronze is going back into lurker mode. And Marie says, just be careful of the Pokemon. They'll get your phone quickly if you're not watching. They're gonna mug me? They take my phones? Huh. Mariano says, yeah, I don't know why. What? But there's an area in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate that by the same person that has been going on since 1 or 2 p.m. Arena. I gotcha. Soul Place has a shiny of Glimora. Dang it! I was spending all that time looking for a shiny Glimmet when we first caught Kyber. Dang it! Oh well. Pokemon in the Great Crater bear loads of those. Ah! Those Glimmet crystals. We can make Terra Beam, I think? Terra Blast? That's it. Terra Blast TMs are those Glimmet crystals. And Amber says, hi, Soul Play. The smallest that Pokemon used to feed it, and there's more different Pokemon when we go deeper. Gotcha. 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 Alright. Let's resume segment number 3. The timer has once again begun. And we're heading on in. So what's in this place? Oh, wait, there's an item right out front. You see that? Ah, I've missed it. Okay, what is this? There's a bed here. There's a table. Wow, are these ancient ruins? They look kind of advanced, though. Yeah, they look far too recent for that. It appears you have reached your first research station without incident. This facility was constructed 87 years ago as a way station for those surveying Area 0. So that's why there's a bed. Looks like we can use this place to rest up if we need to. Chaz, if you would be so kind as to disable the first lock on the lab using that central panel. Sure. But before we do that, can I read these books? We determined that this energy crystallization is linked to the being we call Blocky Blocks. The interlocking hexagonal plates that compromise Blocky Block's shell must somehow cause this phenomenon, which I've dubbed terastallizing. Thanks to my prototype Terra Orb, I secured corporate funding for my research and made a laboratory in the lighthouse near Cabo Poco. Someday, though, I'll return to the crater and resume my study of these crystals. Anything else to read in here before we advance plot-wise? Can I read this? Nope. Okay. Let's do the first lock. Don't want to press... I want to... How does Baby Plucky do it? I want to press the button. I'm not doing that voice good. Alright, disable one of the locks on the 0 lab. Yes. You heard the professor. Better press it. Beep. Lock disabled. 3 of 4 locks are still active. Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research stations. He seems a little bit concernified, maybe? Looks like you can get a decent rest on the bed. Yada, yada, yada. That's kind of mildewy. I want to check out the other rooms, but the doors are busted. So, yeah, this is going great. Wonder if my dad ever worked here. Maybe. Okay, let's go, guys. Wait, what's that teleporter? Does that kick us out? You see that teleporter? I think that probably just sends us back to the 0 gate, like the laboratory. Okay, but there was an item. I saw it. I know there was an item, wasn't there? Whatevers. Alright, let's keep moving, gang. I almost never saw my dad. Oh, is it time for the backstory reveal? Penny, shh. He was always busy with work, hardly ever came home. I cooked for myself, cleaned for myself. Mabosif was the only one I had to talk to. Dots. So, yeah, I don't really know him at all, even if he is my dad. Tried not to think about it too much. Tried to just be proud that he was this famous genius. Truth is, I would rather just had a dad who was there, even if he wasn't anything great. Haven't seen him for ages now, unless you count seeing him blah blah blah. At least to get emails sometimes, but even though it stopped a couple years ago. And then there he appears out of the blue. Tells me to come to Area 0. Some family, right? Oh, but, we're not here to judge or anything. And I'm sorry about earlier. I shouldn't have snapped at you like that. Last time I came to the Great Crater, I was trying to go see my dad. I got this far, then I got attacked by some creature I'd never seen before. Really? What kind of Pokemon was it? How did it do the things it did? It wasn't even a Pokemon, more like a crazy metallic machine weird thing. You sure it wasn't just a Pokemon that's a little, I don't know, robot-y than average? Can we get down here? It was like a completely different creature altogether. And it hurt Mabosif real bad, so it's not like I just forget. I don't ever want to run into that thing ever again. It was that strong, huh? And I really hope we get to see it. That's what I figured you'd say. You're a real tactless, Mona. Sometimes you know that? Hey, there you are. Can they make it down here? Did I accidentally go too quick for them? I think we could have walked down that ledge over there, but I found a quicker way. No problemos. Now, he said something about being attacked by a robot. But that's not going to happen, because robots aren't real. Pokemon are. The second research station. About time, too. I know, this was a whole, like, 2 minutes of walking. Take forever, why don't you? What happens next? Excuse me. Why is she so much taller than us? Phew! Let's head in and take a breather. I thought you'd have a bit more stamina, student council girl. I'm just full of surprises. That wasn't a compliment, you know. Penny. Hey! Delibird? Hey, look, a Delibird. It's good to see some nice familiar Pokemon down here, too. Deli. Oh my gosh, so cute. Don't get too close to that thing. That looks weird. No! Why is it shiny? I mean, reflective. Deli, deli, bird. What the? Ah! Chaz, it's battle time. Deli, bird. Alright. What is this? This ain't no Delibird. Oh, Umbreon, eh? Okay, huh. It still says Penny of Team Star. Interesting. I thought that was done. Iron Bundle. Let's ruinate it. Actually, you know what? If it is iron, what about Sacred Sword? Let's try that. Ice Beam! Umbreon! Oh! Shane Pow, Sacred Sword this thing. Ooh! Dark Pulse. Piece of cake. I should have caught it. Did its head fall off? Who saw that? Ooh. Chi-Yu wants to learn Inferno. Terrorize! What does it do? I think it automatically burns an item away. Only 50 accurate. User attacks by engulfing the target in an intense fire, and it also burns. It's a fire type zap cannon essentially. So I'm gonna say no for now. I'd rather keep the lava plume accuracy. Luciano says iron bundle indeed. Iron bundle. Excuse me. But it said Delibird. Weird. Seriously, what was that? Darn thing scared me half to death. How many times is she gonna die? She died twice on the way down. She's half dead now. Is she a cat? It was definitely kind of mechanical looking for a Delibird, wasn't it? Mariano, yes, you know what? I have seen that. Someone used that in a raid. You're right. Some time ago. No kidding. Come on, let's get inside already. One more jump scare like that and I'm dead for her. She's not coming back, is she? This is one and done for her. Alright, let's get in here. Quick. Penny, get away from... Get over to the door. Why is she going off the side? Oh, his head had a spring on it. But still, its head kind of detached from its body. It's a little messed up. Well, this looks pretty much the same as the first research station. Seems like wild Pokemon don't come in here. We should be able to catch our breath. Sounds good to me. Hey, seriously, what's with this place? That Pokemon. You ain't seen nothing yet. I mean, I've been wondering about that myself. I think maybe that Pokemon was one of these? Read to us. Huh? What's that book? Monsters of Area Zero. As we descended further into Area Zero, we began to catch glimpses of mysterious Pokemon, though we wondered if these compact, cruel beasts were indeed Pokemon at all. One of our team suffered a brutal blow from such a beast and was mortally wounded, forcing us to retreat to the bed for a time. Till I got a full heal. A member of the survey team captured this photograph by chance. I noticed a passing resemblance to the Pokemon known as Donphan, yet differences such as its texture and the way it moves suggest it is biologically separate, to say nothing of its treads of iron. Monsters of Area Zero? So they aren't actually Pokemon? I don't really know. What do you think, Chaz? I don't think they're regular Pokemon. Because, I mean, it looked like Delibird, but wasn't a Delibird? Maybe. They do look different, at least. And I've never seen any of them in a Pokédex either. I suppose the time has come for an explanation. Yes, please. Where are you? Professor! Some of the life forms that you see residing now within Area 0 are future Pokemon that lived in a distant day we have yet to see. Future Pokemon? Let's see. Black Prism says, who looks more like the god of Pokemon, Arceus or Ultra Necrozma? That's a good question. Ultra Necrozma has a very unique look to it. I'm biased, and I would say Arceus just because I know its backstory. But either one could look like it, to be honest. What? That's awesome! Oh, come on. There's no way that's possible. The Zero Lab, where I am located, contains a time machine. It summons the future Pokemon to this place. So the thing my dad spent forever researching down here, he actually got it working? The DeLorean can reach 88 miles per hour now? Oh, no, wait. He got the phone booth working? There we go. Indeed, though the cost was catastrophic. The cost? But a time machine? You mean you can actually travel to and from the future? It is theoretically possible to travel to the future. However, for a being such as a human, it would not be possible to return to the present. Well, that's horrifying. Dad, you... Why did you call us here to Area 0? He's going to send us to the future as a test. Arvin, First time you addressed your son directly. If possible, I would like us to speak when we can meet face to face. It will be easier for you to understand once you can see the situation for yourself. Now then, Chaz. Please use the central panel here and disable another lock on my lab. Do I want to, though? First, let's read this. At last I can resume work on the Terra project. I'll move my research to the Zero Lab this month. My team will be smaller, but no matter. The strong influence of the crystals makes our experiments much more unstable. The crystals' power is tremendous. Their unstable output made our corporate backers fret, but if we can harness its energy, it will open up research possibilities we'd only dreamed of. At last, paradise will be ours to create. Okay, let's unlock this door. What is going on? So there's a time machine that can summon things from the future to the past. Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research stations. Hey, Chaz. You know that book you told me to bring? I think it's got something to do with this place. Or more like, everything to do with this place. But I'm not the one he expects to fix whatever all this is. You are. I think you should be the one to carry it. Okay. I will do that, thank you. A record of the expedition that the author, Heath, went on within the Great Crater of Paldea. The book has the name Turo written on it in clumsy handwriting. Take care of it for me. Alright, Chaz? I don't like this. You just lost your get out of jail free card for something to happen to you. You now have nothing required for this mission. I think he's the first one that's going to get picked off. And on that note, let's pause over to our other scene. As if it's like a horror movie. He's the first one the monster's going to grab. Excuse me, where are we at? So yes, that was a Paradox Pokemon, as Luciano says. If I check the Pokedex, which I'm not going to do right now, but if I did, I believe it would be considered... I think you need to catch it to see the species kind of name. Iron Bundle. It says, Iron Bundle. Penny needs a drink of water with a chill pill, says Anne-Marie. Tusk Thread is a Paradox Phanpy. Or Tusk Tread. And then Slither Larva is a Paradox Larvesta. Black Prism says... I bring joy to many within the River of Sorrows, bringing the light to their day, purging the abyss that caused great pain. You have a great nice day. Stay safe and enjoy life. I'll do many of those things, to the best of my ability. And thank you for saying so. Dazzling Shell says, there's a reason for all this. If you're playing Scarlet, Professor would be Sada, and the Pokemon would be from the past. I figured that much out. Honestly, I suspected there was time travel involved in this, because something tipped me off in one of the culture books in the UVA Academy. It talks about iron thorns, I think. And it's what Tyranitar would look like a billion years in the future. So I thought, all right, now if like in all the other culture books referred to iron this, iron that, like it said iron bundle, iron hands, I think that was actually a hidden book in Turo's lab in the lighthouse. You read about iron hands, and since we met iron treads, I assumed that all of these iron things were like metallic versions of Pokemon that we remember and recognize. So my suspicion was that Iron Treads was a future Dawn fan. And I also suspect that Miraidon is a future Cyclizar because of the similarities. But anyway, we'll continue on and find out. And we're thinking about the Pokemon that you ride on could come from the future. Exactly what I just said. Yes, I believe it is a future version of Cyclizar that's been brought back. Iron Moth is also a thing. Iron Moth, says Luciano. Alright, let's continue recording. We got, I think, is it one segment left? We're not going to get this whole story done. Not today anyway, but tomorrow's another day. Okay, timer begins once again. Let's resume. So that's 2 locks down. Let's move on, gang. It can't be. It just can't. But then who? Who what? I can't believe I get to battle Pokemon from a whole different era. This is incredible. I'm so glad I came here with you. Seriously, a time machine? Feels like we just stumbled into Back to the Future or something. 1.21 gigawatts, let's go. Okay, further down we go. I gotta do some speed reading because we're gonna have more discourse amongst the crew. Presumably. What are your parents like, Nimona? My parents? Normal, I guess. You serious? Even I know about your dad. He's on the board of the Rotom Phone Company. Wait, how do you know that? Everyone knows that. He's famous. And I guess I looked into him for my own reasons, too. So Nimona's actually some pampered little princess from a rich family. Ah, no way. That's so not my thing. Though, yeah. I guess you could say mother and father were, like, hands-off, but in a good way? My big sister will probably take over the business, so they pretty much let me do what I wanted. Wait, you call them mother and father? That is some pampered little princess stuff right there. Ah! Kalat Penny! What is your family super rich? My family is unbelievably annoying. Like super overprotective, you mean? It's just my dad. He's loud and clingy and makes weird nicknames for me like Pen Pen. He's the most annoying guy in the world, period. He's the worst. Man, that's a real downer for your dad, having his own daughter describe him like that. Don't you dare take his side. Chaz, how about you? Your mother seems super nice. You met her? Yup, got a glimpse of an amazing-looking sandwich she made, too. Really? Wish I could have seen that. I bet it tasted great. Alright, enough chit-chat. Keep it down. We're under attack here. Look at all these flying Pokemon bird monster beasts. Look at this thing! Look at this thing! I know who you are. We'll leave you be, though. We're interrupting your personal time. We're on your turf. We're just here to unlock locks, man. I'm not here to beat nothing up. But the levels are starting to get a little bit spooky the deeper we go, which I guess was kind of what they were alluding to. What are we going to fight now? We got to beat something up. Another Robobot? Alright, another research station. And then what happened? This should be lock number 3. You gotta wash that Eevee bag. It looks kind of dirty. Nice! We get to chill for a minute. But do we? Something's gonna jump out at us again. 100% guaranteed. She's catching on, too. Huh. Oh, Penny. Such a worrywart. Huh? I think she's a realist. Hey, I know you! Word on! See? See? Wait a sec. This is just like that Titan Pokemon we saw. So it was a future Pokemon all along. Whoa, you battled one of these before, Arvin? It looked seriously strong. It wasn't really, but okay. Yeah, well, Chaz and I are old pros when it comes to Titans. Leave this to us. Indeed. Yes. And this one's not so big. Alright, Shen Pao, let's get in there. This is steel ground, if I recall. So I feel like, ooh, Mobblestiff taking the field. Welcome back, buddy. So your defense is low. And your attack is down as well. Let's start off with a, ooh, Bright Sunlight. Ruination. Drop it by half. See if Mobblestiff can pick up the win. Go for fighting. Ah! Mobblestiff. No damage, basically. Ooh, that might hurt. Nice. Let's get the knockout with a Sucker Punch. Bop! Piece of cake. This is the Pokemon from the book, indeed. And from the desert. These are easy. Why did everyone say this is hard? Piece of cake. Ain't no problem. See that? Victory's ours. Maybe the one we saw when we were searching out the Herba Mystica came down from here. Oh, came from down here. You two got to meet one of these before our crater get-together? Jealous. If we've got things from the literal future roaming around Paldea, that's a major problem. Isn't Professor Turo doing anything to keep them under control? How can he let this happen? Yeah, right. Because it's not like oh-so-brilliant Professor Turo ever messes up. Come on, Chaz, let's get into that research station. What if Turo himself... You know what? I think he might be trapped in the future, because he said something about it would be impossible for humans to return. Right? I think he's sending a signal to us from the future. Only one book here? Oh, there's one on the chair. And made it to station number 3. How are we doing after all that walking and battling and whatnot? Anyone need a rest? You alright? You feeling rough, Penny? Oh, no, it's not that. I've just been thinking ever since the professor mentioned that time machine. The Pokemon here in Area 0 came to our time from the future, right? So what about Miraidon? Isn't it pretty likely that it's also one of those future Pokemon? You're right. I believe so. Huh. I think you're onto something. It is kind of giving off future vibes, even if its name sounds future-y. Wait a sec. I totally forgot. Hey, Arvin. You have Miraidon's ball, and you told us about its forms in the first place. You must know something about it, right? You still remember that from way back? No wonder you're everybody's little star pupil. Guess I've got no choice then, but to tell you what I know. You knew stuff and didn't tell us stuff? Arvin, man. That Pokemon. Miraidon, that is. It was found by my dad when he was working on his time machine. I believe it would be best for me to take over the explanations at this point. Professor! Miraidon, which I entrusted to Chaz, was the first Pokemon that was successfully retrieved from the future by my time machine. Seriously? Through analysis of its genetic makeup, as well as its behavioral patterns, I came to realize that what I had discovered was in fact a futuristic form of Cyclizar, the Pokemon commonly ridden in this region. Well, that makes sense, I guess. They do look alike. Many other Pokemon also came to this place from across the boundaries of time, but I was never able to bring over more than 2 specimens of Miraidon. Huh? You mean there's another one around here somewhere? What if they're family? The other one could still be somewhere in Area 0, waiting to finally be reunited with our Miraidon. Our? A heartwarming family reunion? Yeah. Exactly! Imagine how thrilled they'll be if we can get the family back together after all this time. Family, huh? Yeah, that sounds nice. If we could proceed, Chaz, please disable the next lock using the central panel there. You wait your turn, Mr. Faceless Voice Floaty Dude. Our time machine research has yielded a triumph, a Pokemon from the distant future. I've named it Miraidon. I was expecting one new life to treasure, but what fortune to be blessed with this gift after all. What? I've successfully brought more and more future Pokemon to our time since the first one. I'm so close to creating a world like the one in the book, a paradise where we 3 can live happily together forever. I must make it real. Were we 3? If I reread this, I was expecting 1 new life to treasure, but what fortune to be blessed with this gift as well. So he says, our time machine has brought back Miraidon. But he says Miraidon is the 2nd new life. Right? So what was the first one? Do you want to press the button? I will push the button. Beep. Lock disabled. 1 of 4 locks is still active. Well done. Only 1 remains now. Please continue on into the final research station. These plot twists... Wait! Dazzling Shell says there's the first plot twist. These plot twists really tug at the heartstrings, don't they? Not that I'm complaining. You can leave any wild Pokemon up to me. I'll have them beat in no time so we can march on. If that other Pokemon really is the only family it has left in the world, it must want to be together again, right? But why was Miraidon scared to come in here? Because it clearly did not want to come down. And it's currently hiding in the Pokeball, too, so... I think I know where we go next. So Miraidon's a future Pokemon. No wonder no one's seen it before. Chad, you gotta let me battle Miraidon right now! I can't! He won't come out of the ball. It still won't come out of the Pokeball. Ah, right. That was the first time I heard of it coming from the future myself. It was just some weird Pokemon my dad brought home all of a sudden one day. We all lived together at the Lighthouse Lab for a little while. Hey! Ooh! And my dad made me promise to keep it a secret and had to take care of it for him, too. So that's why you knew so much about it. Yeah, but then one day Miraidon just went nuts against some wild Pokemon. A few of the folks living nearby ended up seeing it, so the secret was out. Once that happened, my dad took it and went back to Area 0. Guess it makes sense if it's a Pokemon from a different age. Yeah, people found out that it'd be all over the news. I didn't see my dad or Miraidon again after that. Where are we at here? Iron Racer is a Paradox Dano? Paradox Dano? Well, I've heard of Iron Jugulis, I think. In the culture book, it said that was a futuristic Hydreigon. Hey, there's the last place, too. Oh my gosh, look at all these huge, gorgeous crystals. They go all the way to the bottom. Yeah, they do. These look like the terrestrialization crystals. What? They do? One slip and we can kiss our short lives goodbye. Stop talking about death, Penny. Oh, good call. Watch your step. So the professor's down there somewhere, waiting for us. And that's fine. Totally fine. Alright, team. Watch yourselves and let's get to the bottom of this thing. Squad up, Scoobies. This place looks unreal. Maybe there really is treasure down here like the stories say. Yeah, this place is like something from a whole other world. Makes you feel like maybe you already died and went somewhere. Stop talking about death, everybody! Is it just me? Or do the crystals here give off the same glow as when Pokemon terrestrialize? That's gotta be some sort of connection. Only one way to find out. Reboot. Come on, everybody, let's keep moving. We're gonna go all the way down. Yes. I like how this entire game, thus far, I haven't said a word. But I mean, that's commonplace in a Pokemon game, of course. So let's get to the final research station. So we got to circle around the perimeter of this waterfall centralized thing. What in the heck? Iron Jugulis, run! Run from all of this. Knackle Attack. Gargananackle. Everything. So Miraidon came to our age through the time machine. Then it lived here a while with a professor, along with another of its kind. That seems to be the story. So we brought it back home, kind of. Or to its second home, at least. I guess this place should be familiar to it, for sure. Ah, that's great. A chance to unwind and bask in the familiarity. That doesn't exactly jive with how it's been all spooked since it got here. It doesn't seem eager to come out of its ball anytime soon, either.
Really? I thought it was just scared because we were so high up. Huh? Who said it was scared of heights? Yeah, because we've been flying on it. Given how Miraidon was acting earlier, I think something bad happened to it here. Sometimes you get all shaky just seeing a place that you've got bad memories of. It was the same for me when I was being ignored by everyone in my class. Just thinking about school made me want to hide away somewhere. So I know how it feels. Aw, Penny. So maybe it got hurt down here in Area 0, just like Mobastiff? We can't know for sure, but it doesn't change into its battle form anymore, right? So I think it's possible. But that's so sad. We gotta do something to make it feel better. I know, I'm not just saying that because I want super badly to battle it myself. Seriously? Well, at least you said it, not one of us. No, you're kind of unbelievable. Mostly in a good way. So I think, can I save? I'm gonna save it here for today. Because we're out of time for the episode. But I am intrigued to find out more about what's happening here. Look at all these future Pokemon. But yes, that's going to wrap up today's episode, folks. We will continue our exploration of Area 0 tomorrow, so stay tuned for that live stream. And again, like I'm saying, many of you know what happens. I'm still clueless at the time right now, so it's going to be an interesting, eager wait for me, but it's got to be done. So I want to say thank you for watching today's episode, folks. If you enjoyed it, feel free to hit the like button down below. If you want to see future episodes of our Pokemon Violet adventure, make sure you are subscribed to the channel and join as a member if you would like to do so for extra rewards. Either way, hit that bell button for notifications when the new videos and streams are coming your way. And if you want to see what's led us to this point thus far all along the way, feel free to check that link in the description or during the outro to the full Pokemon Violet playlist. But for those of you who are here right now during the live stream, make sure you come on back tomorrow for once more continuing into this Area 0 crater thingy. Professor Chaz is now signing off. Thanks again for watching, and I will catch you next time. And that's that. So, interesting stuff. We got an Iron Jugulis looking at us over there. Are your arms even connected, by the way? Your arms don't look connected. Are they connected? I guess they are. Very thinly, though. Are they? How is that connected? That's like pinpoint accuracy. What nonsense is this? Anyways, here we go, guys. This is it. I'm not gonna stream again tonight. I will save the. Get out of here, Delibird. I will save the next episode for tomorrow, of course. What level are you? I'm level 60. Let's take you out. Actually, I could really take this thing out. Blend off with that, but let's just leave it sitting here in battle for now. Get a nice close-up of Iron Delibird. Oh, look at that. We got the Hydreigon back there, too. The Iron Jugulis. Oh, let's see. Iron Racer is Dano. Iron Tank is Wireless. There's a big plot twist in the story in Violet. Emery's asking Dazzling Shell. The depths of Area 0. You think you know, but you'll wait until till you get there yourself. Emery says, keep going down and you see more different Pokemon. True. Next time, down to the true final, the great showdown of Area 0. Emery has seen all the future Pokemon you want past. You love the crystal. But we'll find out more as we go. So where is this time machine, though, I wonder? I don't know. Anyway, let's knock this thing out. I want to see its, excuse me. I want to see its springy head again. Oh, come on. Freeze dry. Oh, look at its head. It does do a springy thingy. Let's see it. Faint. I want to see your springy head. Ah, there it is. That's neat. I like it. You guys are right over there with Iron Jugulis. Uh-oh. I think it's mad at me. No, let's say hi to it. Just because. This doesn't count if we get knocked out. But look at this thing.
Look at this thing. Have you guys ever seen anything like this? And I'm sure, like, we might get answers, but, like, is this a natural evolution to Hydreigon, for example? Like, over time, it evolves like this? Or would this be someone in the future modifying a Hydreigon? Right? Because the time machine is weird. Or where the professor is, says Anne-Marie. Yeah, like I said, my suspicion is he is in the future. Because he said it's impossible for humans to come back or something. Iron Jubileus. That's Ruinous. Yeah, there we go. Hyper Voice. Ooh, that hurt. Take it out. Ooh, didn't take it out. Air Slash. No! Oh no, injury! No, this doesn't count. We're not actively playing at this point. We're just looking at it. Can't zoom in on it? Oh man, come on, man. Oh, I can get behind it. Look at this. Look at this thing. Look at that thing. Iron Pocket is the Iron Bundle evolution. Call it maybe. How about Iron Santa Sack? Because it's a big bag. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to end off for today. We'll leave this beast on the screen here for a finale. But again, come back tomorrow, same time as usual, same channel as always, and see what happens next here in Area 0 here in Pokemon Violet. And I'm excited to see what happens. And once we find that time machine, I got an idea. Let's just say that. Anyway, thanks again for watching, everybody. Professor Chaz is now signing off. For members, by the way, I'll be doing another Pokemon Shield stream tonight where we'll take on some Battle Tower shenanigans. So, wish me luck on that one if you're not a member, but if you are, I'll see you, hopefully, in about a few hours' time. Dazzling Shells, I might want to do some grinding before heading into the lab itself. The fights are rather tough. When have I needed to grind at all in this game? I have confidence in my squad. I just gotta be careful with Chi-Yu and Armstrong, because, I mean, one more hit, they're gone. But, yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thanks again, folks, and I'll catch you next time. Don't run away.